Hello, I'm Jerry Ford. I'm going to review a Banquet meal. This is the lasagna with meat sauce, made with mozzarella and Parmesan cheeses, it says. Let's see. Try our signature lasagna noodles smothered in meat sauce and a delicious blend of mozzarella and Parmesan cheeses. Okay. 300 calories per meal. Total fat is 10 grams. Saturated fat 3.5 grams. Cholesterol is 20 milligrams. Sodium is 620 milligrams. Total carbs is 38 grams. Dietary fiber 4 grams. Total sugar is 7 grams. Includes 2 grams added sugars. Protein 13 grams. Calcium 110 milligrams. Iron 1.8 milligrams. Potassium 370 milligrams. All right. That looks really good, doesn't it? Let's take a look at what we have here to compare the cover of the label with. There's what we got. Okay. Smells pretty good. You see these chunks of meat right here? There's one there. There's one over here. Yeah, there's one there, one there. There's one up here. There's one over here, one over here. The meat sauce is saucy. It's not watery. Okay? So, let me see here because I do have a little bit of wateriness in here. I'm looking for those big meat chunks that they're showing on the label there. I see a lot of little tiny grounded beef areas. The only big pieces of beef I'm finding in here is that one. Those on there are bigger than that. And then here's another little one. See that? Yeah, as I rake through here, I don't see any more pieces of meat. So it just looks like more just lasagna noodles, some thin kind of watery meat sauce. I see some Parmesan or mozzarella cheese chunks in here. Let me see. Those white pieces, they have the texture of meat, not the texture of cheese. So I don't know what that is. What is that? Meat sauce. Smothered in meat sauce and a delicious blend of mozzarella and Parmesan cheeses. Well, if this is a meat sauce, I can understand it being more grounded, but you're not going to want to put these chunks of beef in sight on the label. That way people aren't looking forward and looking for those big pieces of meat. There's like 1, 2, 3 right there. There's a couple over here. There's a couple over there visible. So you look at this. Okay, there's no visible little meatballs in this meal. It's all grounded up in with the sauce. So that makes sense, but don't show it on the label. That's your interpretation of a meat sauce, that there's actually bigger chunks in it. that's misinformation. That's not good. That's just my perspective of it, my opinion. But yeah, smells good. The meat sauce smells good. Might touch some onion powder in there. Maybe some garlic as well. I smell some of the cheeses in there. The noodles stand out pretty nicely. I think there might be some oregano in there. There's some spices in there, some herbs and stuff. A little sweetness. Yeah, like a little, like maybe some marinara. The garlic and onion stand out. That marinara taste stands out. It's salty. Excuse me. Salty. Maybe just a little bit of maybe white vinegar in there in the sauce. Get the meaty. There's a meaty taste. Get the cheeses. The lasagna noodles are good. Okay, so here's the ingredients. This is the sauce with meat. Okay. Tomato paste. Yeah, very tomatoey. Cooked beef and pork. Oh, those white pieces are pork. That's a cooked beef and pork crumble. Okay, so I can see 95% of this is crumble-like. You got those little bit bigger meatballs. They're not as big as what's on the front of here, but a little bit bigger. So those a little bigger than a crumble, but I'm not complaining about that. But the white pieces is pork, I guess. So you also got salt, natural flavor, mozzarella cheese, pasteurized milk cultures, salt, enzymes, cottage cheese, cultured skim milk, some enzymes again, contains 2% or less of Parmesan cheese, more salt, some sugar, has some garlic and onions in there, Rochester sauce, distilled vinegar, okay, corn syrup, water, salt, garlic powder, spices, tamarind, natural flavor, salt, flavorings. The cooked pasta is just water, enriched pasta, durum wheat semolina, some egg white. That's about it. Contains egg, milk, and wheat. Okay. It's good. Tastes pretty good. Trying to imagine this is all enlarged, of course, to show the texture. It says it on here. Serving suggestion enlarged to show detail. Those may be the same size as those two pieces I found in there actually, but there was only two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I count 10 of them, 10 of the bigger pieces on this picture. I only got 2 in here of those. So I'm not going to count off for the bigger size that it's showing on here, that it looks like it's bigger, but I think it's not. But I will count off 1 point for the fact that it's showing a bunch of little meatballs in here, and all I found was a couple. Rest is all grounded up. Well, I don't know. This might be subjective. Is that the right word? No, I'm not going to count a point off. I'll just say it's a 5. I got 2 of those little meatballs in here, but those are something so smallly detailed that they're not going to make, you know, they probably have a lot of those bigger meat crumbles available, but when they pour it off, they don't make sure every one of these have the same amount. So it's going to be one of those here or there things. So it's pretty explainable on that situation. So yeah, it's good. I'll give it a 5. Thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. See you on the next one.